Do not scroll, chosen one. If this video finds you, you need to see it. You are not here by accident, and you already feel that something deeper is pulling you to stay, because this moment carries a message meant only for you, and ignoring it could mean missing a turning point that was prepared for your life long before today. I am speaking directly to your spirit, not just your mind, and what you are about to hear is not random words, but a divine interruption meant to guide you out of confusion and into clarity. This is about what is unfolding right now in your life, the doors that are quietly opening, and the protection that has been surrounding you, even when you did not notice it. Stay with this, because every second you listen is aligning you closer to something you have been praying for without even realizing it. Type Amen to affirm. What this means is simple but powerful. You have reached a moment where your awareness must rise because something significant is shifting in your path, and you are being called to recognize it before it fully reveals itself. There have been signs around you, small nudges, repeated thoughts, and unexpected feelings that something is about to change, and now you are being shown clearly that you are not imagining it. I have been guiding your steps quietly, protecting you from what you could not see, and preparing you for what is coming next. This is why you cannot scroll past this, because your attention right now is part of your preparation. There have been nights when you felt uncertain, days when things did not make sense, and moments when you wondered if your efforts were going unnoticed, but none of that was wasted. Every struggle has been shaping your strength, every delay has been positioning you, and every closed door has been redirecting you towards something better. What you thought was silence was actually timing, and what you thought was rejection was actually protection. You are standing at the edge of a breakthrough that requires your awareness, your faith, and your willingness to trust what you cannot yet fully see. Before you continue, take a moment and show your support by liking this video, because this connection matters and it helps this reach others who are meant to hear it too. You are chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are willing to grow, to learn, and to keep moving forward, even when it feels hard. That is why this moment found you, because you have reached a level where you are ready to receive what is being placed in front of you. There is something important that is about to come into your life, and it will require you to be alert, grounded, and open. If you ignore this call, you risk missing the clarity that will help you recognize what is meant for you when it appears. You have been protected more than you realize, from people who did not have the right intentions, from situations that could have harmed your peace, and from decisions that could have taken you away from your purpose. Even when you felt alone, you were never truly without guidance, because I have been watching over you, steering you, and holding you together when you felt like you were falling apart. This moment is proof of that protection, because you are still here, still searching, still believing in something greater than what you see around you. There is a shift happening, and it is not something distant or far away. It is already beginning to take shape in your life. You may not see it fully yet, but you can feel it, that quiet sense that something is different, that something is aligning. That feeling is real, and it is your spirit recognizing what your eyes have not yet caught up to. You are being prepared to step into something that will change the direction of your life in a way that you have been hoping for but did not know when it would come. Type 1111 if you believe. Do not let doubt pull you away from this moment, because doubt has been one of the biggest obstacles trying to block your clarity. There have been voices, both external and internal, that tried to convince you to settle, to give up, or to stop expecting anything meaningful to happen. But you are still here, listening, paying attention, and that alone shows that your faith is stronger than your fear. That strength is what will carry you through what is coming next, because what is ahead requires belief, even before you see the full picture. You are being called to trust in what is unfolding, even if it does not yet make complete sense. There are connections being formed, opportunities being arranged, and paths being cleared that you will soon begin to notice more clearly. This is not something you need to chase, it is something you need to be ready for, because what is meant for you will come into your life at the right moment. Your role is to stay aware, stay open, and stay grounded in the knowing that you are guided. There is something about your journey that is unique, something that cannot be compared to others, and that is why your timing has been different. You have had to go through certain experiences to build a level of understanding that will serve you in what is coming next. What you have learned, what you have endured, and what you have overcome are all part of your preparation. Nothing has been random, and nothing has been without purpose, even the moments that felt the most confusing. You are closer than you think to a moment that will bring clarity, relief, and a sense of direction that you have been seeking. It will not come with noise or chaos, but with a quiet certainty that you will recognize instantly. When it happens, you will understand why you were led here, why you had to hear this, and why you needed to stay. This is your confirmation that something is moving in your favor, even if it has not fully revealed itself yet. There has been a weight you have been carrying, something that has stayed with you longer than it should have, and it has made you question your path more than once. You have tried to understand why certain things happened the way they did, why some people walked away, and why certain efforts did not bring the results you expected. But what you could not see at the time was how each of those moments was slowly shaping your awareness. You were being prepared to recognize something greater, something that could only be understood after you had lived through those experiences. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are entering a period where clarity will begin to replace confusion, where things that once felt uncertain will start to make sense in a way that feels natural and undeniable. It will not feel forced, and it will not require you to struggle for answers, because the understanding will come with a sense of calm that you have not felt in a long time. This is the kind of clarity that comes when you are finally aligned with what is meant for you. It is not about knowing everything at once, but about knowing enough to take the next step with confidence. There have been moments when you felt like you were falling behind, like others were moving ahead while you were still trying to figure things out. That feeling created doubt, and that doubt tried to convince you that something was wrong with your journey. But your path has never been about rushing, it has been about building something real, something stable, something that will last. What is coming into your life now is not temporary, it is something that will grow with you and support you in ways that you have needed for a long time. You are not being asked to be perfect. You are being asked to be present, to notice what is happening around you and within you. There are signs that will begin to appear more clearly, small details that will stand out in ways they did not before. Pay attention to those moments, because they are guiding you, showing you where to go and what to do next. You do not need to force anything. You only need to stay aware and trust the process that is unfolding. There is also something important about letting go, not in a way that feels like loss, but in a way that creates space for what is coming. You have been holding on to certain thoughts, certain expectations, and certain fears that no longer serve you. Releasing them is not easy, but it is necessary, because what is meant for you cannot fully enter your life if there is no room for it. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means making space for something better. You have already started this process, even if you did not realize it. The way you think, the way you respond, and the way you see things has been slowly changing. That change is not accidental. It is part of your growth, part of your preparation for what is ahead. You are becoming more aware, more grounded, and more connected to your purpose. This is why this moment feels different, because you are no longer the same person you were before. Type 222 to receive blessings. There is something that is about to enter your life that will test your readiness, not in a negative way, but in a way that reveals how far you have come. It will require you to trust yourself, to trust your instincts, and to trust the guidance you have been receiving. You may feel a mix of excitement and uncertainty, and that is natural, because stepping into something new always brings those feelings. But you are not stepping into it alone. You are being guided every step of the way. You have been protected from things that could have distracted you, from paths that could have taken you away from your purpose. At times, that protection felt like loss, like something was being taken from you. But now you are beginning to see that what was removed was never meant to stay, and what is coming will be aligned with who you are becoming. This is not about replacing something, it is about receiving something that truly belongs in your life. There is a deeper level of trust that you are being invited into, a trust that goes beyond what you can see and understand right now. It is about knowing that even when things feel uncertain, there is a greater plan at work. You have already experienced moments where things worked out in ways you did not expect, and this will continue to happen. The difference now is that you will begin to recognize it more clearly, and that recognition will strengthen your faith. You are not being left to figure everything out on your own. Guidance is being given to you in ways that are subtle but powerful, through your thoughts, your feelings, and the situations you encounter. The more you pay attention, the more you will begin to notice these patterns. They are not coincidences, they are part of the path that is unfolding for you. Trusting this process will make your journey smoother and more meaningful. There is also something important about patience, not the kind that feels like waiting without purpose, but the kind that understands timing. What is meant for you will come at the right moment, not before and not after. Trying to rush it will only create frustration, but allowing it to unfold naturally will bring peace. You are being asked to trust that timing, to believe that what is coming is worth the wait. You have already shown that you have the strength to keep going, even when things were not easy. That strength is what will carry you forward now, because what is ahead will require you to stay grounded and focused. It is not about avoiding challenges, it is about facing them with a different mindset, one that is rooted in trust rather than fear. This shift in mindset will change how you experience everything that comes next. Something is aligning for you, something that will bring a sense of direction and purpose that you have been searching for. It may come in a way that feels simple at first, but its impact will grow over time. You will begin to see how everything you have gone through has led you to this point. That realization will bring a sense of peace and understanding that you have been needing. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. Stay open to what is unfolding, because this is not the end of your journey, it is the beginning of a new phase. What you are stepping into will require your attention, your trust, and your willingness to move forward even when you do not have all the answers. But you are ready for this, even if you still have moments of doubt. Your readiness is not based on perfection, it is based on your willingness to keep going. There is a truth you are being asked to accept now, and that truth is that your life has never been without direction, even when it felt uncertain. You have always been guided, even when you did not recognize the guidance. The delays, the redirections, the unexpected turns were not meant to stop you, they were meant to shape you. Now you are stepping into a space where that shaping begins to reveal its purpose more clearly. Type 1010 if you trust God. You are being prepared to recognize something important when it arrives, something that will not look like what you expected, but will feel right in a way that you cannot ignore. This is why you have had to grow in awareness, because what is coming requires you to see beyond appearances. It requires you to trust your inner knowing, not just what others say or what things look like on the surface. This level of awareness is something you have been developing over time, and now it will begin to guide you more directly. There have been lessons you had to learn the hard way, through experiences that tested your patience and your strength. You did not always understand those lessons in the moment, and sometimes you questioned why things had to be so difficult. But those experiences gave you a depth of understanding that cannot be taught any other way. That depth is what will help you navigate what is ahead with wisdom instead of confusion. You are also being reminded that not everything that leaves your life is a loss, and not everything that stays is meant to remain forever. There is a natural movement in your journey, a flow that brings things in and lets things go at the right time. Holding on to what is no longer aligned can block what is trying to enter your life. Letting go is not about forgetting, it is about allowing yourself to move forward without unnecessary weight. There is something new forming in your life, something that will bring a sense of stability and direction that you have been seeking. It may start in a small way, something that seems simple at first, but it will grow into something meaningful. Pay attention to what begins to appear, because it will carry a feeling of alignment that is different from anything you have experienced before. That feeling is your confirmation that you are moving in the right direction. Type 555 to affirm. You are not meant to walk this path in fear, even though there have been moments that made you feel uncertain. Fear has been one of the things that tried to hold you back, to keep you from stepping into what is meant for you. But you are learning to move forward despite that fear, to take steps even when you do not have all the answers. That courage is what is opening new possibilities for you. There is also something important about how you see yourself now, because your perception of yourself shapes how you respond to everything around you. If you see yourself as limited, you will hesitate, but if you begin to see yourself as capable and guided, you will move differently. You are not the same person you were before, and it is time to recognize that growth. You have gained strength, awareness, and resilience that will support you in what is coming next. You may begin to notice changes in how others interact with you because your energy is shifting. You are becoming more grounded, more clear, and more aligned with your purpose. This change can affect the way people respond to you, sometimes drawing new connections and sometimes creating distance. Both are part of your journey, and neither should be taken as a setback. You are being guided toward connections that will support your growth, people who will understand your direction and respect your path. These connections may not look like what you expected, but they will feel right in a way that is easy to recognize. Trust that you will know what belongs in your life and what does not. This clarity will help you build relationships that are meaningful and supportive. There is also a deeper sense of purpose beginning to emerge, something that goes beyond what you have been focusing on before. It is not something that will appear all at once, but something that will unfold gradually as you continue to move forward. You will begin to feel drawn towards certain paths, certain ideas, and certain opportunities. Those feelings are guiding you, showing you where your energy is meant to go. You are not being asked to figure everything out right now, only to take the next step that feels aligned. Each step will lead to the next, and the path will become clearer as you continue to move forward. Trying to see the entire picture at once will only create confusion, but trusting the process will bring clarity over time. This is how your journey is meant to unfold, step by step. There is a sense of renewal that is beginning to take place within you, a quiet rebuilding of your confidence and your sense of direction. This renewal is not based on external validation, but on your own growing awareness of who you are and what you are capable of. It is a foundation that will support you through whatever comes next. You are becoming more stable within yourself, and that stability will reflect in your life. You have been through moments that made you question your path, but those moments did not define you, they refined you. They helped you see what matters, what aligns with you, and what does not. That understanding is something you will carry with you, moving forward. It will help you make decisions that are more aligned with your true direction. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. Something is shifting in your favor, even if it is not fully visible yet. There are things being arranged that you will soon begin to notice more clearly. This is not about sudden change without preparation. It is about a gradual alignment that leads to something meaningful. When it begins to unfold more openly, you will recognize it as something you have been moving toward for a long time. Stay grounded in this moment, because your awareness right now is part of your preparation. You are being guided, supported, and protected as you move forward. Trust in that guidance, even when you do not fully understand it. You are not alone in this process, and you never have been. You are not being left behind. You are being positioned with precision. And even now, as you listen, something inside you is becoming more still, more focused, more ready. There has been a pattern in your life that you are now being shown more clearly. A cycle of trying, waiting, doubting, and then rising again. That cycle has not been a failure, it has been a training ground for your spirit. Every time you thought you were starting over, you were actually starting from a place of greater strength and deeper understanding. This is why you have not broken, even when things felt overwhelming. You have been built to endure, but more than that, you have been built to grow beyond what once limited you. Type 1212 to claim miracles. You are now moving into a space where repetition will no longer define your journey in the same way. The patterns that once kept you stuck are beginning to loosen their hold, and you are seeing things with a clearer perspective. This clarity will allow you to make choices that align more deeply with who you are becoming. You will begin to respond differently, to choose differently, and to move differently. That change will create new outcomes that reflect your growth. There is also a deeper healing taking place within you, one that is not loud or obvious, but steady and real. It is healing the parts of you that carried doubt, fear, and disappointment for longer than you should have had to. You are not forgetting what you have been through, but you are no longer allowing it to define your future. This healing is creating space for new experiences that are not shaped by past pain. It is preparing you to receive what is meant for you without resistance. You may notice that certain things no longer affect you the way they used to, and that is a sign of your growth. Situations that once drained your energy now feel easier to navigate or even irrelevant. This is not because those things have changed, but because you have. Your perspective is shifting, and with that shift comes a sense of freedom that you have been seeking. You are no longer tied to what once held you back. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. There is something important about your next steps, because they will be guided more by your inner knowing than by external validation. You will feel a quiet confidence that leads you, even when others may not fully understand your direction. That confidence is not arrogance, it is alignment. It is the result of everything you have learned, everything you have endured, and everything you are becoming. Trusting that inner guidance will lead you to places that feel right, even if they are unfamiliar. You are also being reminded that not everything needs to be explained to others, and not everything needs approval to be valid. Your path is your own, and it will not always make sense to those who are not walking it with you. That is not a sign that you are wrong, it is a sign that your journey is unique. The more you accept this, the more at peace you will feel with your choices. You are not here to fit into expectations, you are here to grow into your purpose. There is a shift happening in how you see opportunities as well, because you are beginning to recognize that what is meant for you will not require you to lose yourself to receive it. The right opportunities will align with your values, your growth, and your direction. They will not force you to compromise who you are. This understanding will help you choose wisely, to say yes with confidence and no without guilt. You are being guided toward a balance that you have been seeking, a balance between effort and trust, between action and patience. In the past, you may have leaned too far in one direction, either trying to control everything or waiting without taking action. Now you are learning how to move with intention while also allowing things to unfold naturally. This balance will bring a sense of peace and clarity that you have not experienced before. There is also something powerful about your presence now, the way you carry yourself, the way you think, and the way you respond. You are becoming more grounded, more aware, and more connected to your purpose. This presence will influence the environments you enter, the people you interact with, and the opportunities that come your way. You are not just reacting to life anymore, you are shaping it through your awareness. You may begin to notice that things start to align more smoothly, that certain paths open without struggle, and that certain answers come without forcing them. This is not by chance, it is the result of your alignment. When you are connected to your purpose, things begin to flow in a way that feels natural. This does not mean there will be no challenges, but it does mean that you will handle them with greater ease and clarity. There is also a deeper sense of peace that is beginning to settle within you, even if everything around you has not fully changed yet. That peace is not dependent on circumstances, it is coming from within you. It is the result of your growing trust, your increasing awareness, and your willingness to move forward despite uncertainty. This peace will become your foundation, something you can return to no matter what is happening around you. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind, but this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You are not being rushed, even though there may be moments when you feel pressure to figure everything out. The pace of your journey is intentional, and it is designed to help you grow in a way that is sustainable. You are not meant to skip steps or force outcomes. Everything is unfolding in a way that supports your development, even when it does not feel that way at first. Something is drawing closer to you, something that will bring clarity and direction in a way that feels undeniable. It may come through an opportunity, a realization, or a connection that shifts your perspective. When it arrives, you will recognize it, not because it is loud or dramatic, but because it resonates with you deeply. That resonance is your confirmation that you are on the right path. There have been times when you doubted your own instincts, when you questioned whether you were seeing things clearly or simply reacting to your emotions. But even in those moments, there was a part of you that knew the truth, even if you were not ready to accept it yet. That inner voice has never left you. It has only been waiting for you to trust it more fully. Now you are being called to listen to it without hesitation, because it will guide you in ways that logic alone cannot. This is where your growth becomes real, when you begin to follow what you know deep within. Type 222 to receive blessings. You are not the same person who once needed constant reassurance from others to feel secure. You have grown through experiences that taught you how to stand on your own understanding, how to make decisions based on your own awareness. That growth did not come easily, but it came with purpose. You are now in a place where your confidence is not dependent on approval, but on alignment, and that alignment will lead you toward choices that truly support your path. There is something important about how you respond to what is coming next, because your reaction will shape how it unfolds in your life. If you approach it with fear, you may hesitate and miss the full potential of what is being offered. But if you approach it with trust, even if that trust feels new or unfamiliar, you will move forward in a way that allows things to develop naturally. You are not being asked to be fearless. You are being asked to move with faith despite the presence of fear. That is where your strength lies. You have been through situations that made you feel like you had to guard yourself, to protect your energy from being drained or misused. While that awareness was necessary, it also created a sense of distance that may have kept certain opportunities away. Now you are learning how to remain open while still being aware, how to allow things in without losing yourself. This balance is important because it will help you receive what is meant for you without repeating old patterns. You are not closing yourself off, you are refining how you engage with the world. Type 1111 if you believe. There is a deeper level of trust that is forming within you, and it is not based on what others say or what you see around you. It is based on your own experience, your own growth, and your own understanding of how things have unfolded in your life. This kind of trust cannot be shaken easily, because it is built on something real. You have seen how things have aligned for you in unexpected ways before, and you will begin to see it again, more clearly this time. That recognition will strengthen your confidence in the path you are walking. You are also beginning to understand that not everything needs to be rushed, that some things require time to develop in the right way. In the past, you may have tried to push things forward, thinking that speed would bring results. But now you see that timing matters, that certain things must unfold naturally to have the impact they are meant to have. This understanding will help you move with patience instead of pressure, and that patience will allow things to come together more smoothly. There is something significant about the way you are changing, because it is not just affecting your thoughts, but your actions as well. You are beginning to move differently, to choose differently, and to respond in ways that reflect your growth. This change may feel subtle at first, but its impact will become more noticeable over time. You will begin to see how your new approach creates different outcomes that align more closely with what you have been hoping for. This is how transformation happens, step by step. You may also notice that certain things no longer attract your attention the way they once did. Situations that once felt important may now seem less relevant, and that is not a loss, it is a shift. Your focus is changing, and with that change comes a new direction. You are being guided toward what truly matters for your growth and your purpose. Letting go of what no longer aligns is part of that process. There is a quiet strength within you that is becoming more visible, not just to others, but to yourself. You are starting to recognize your own resilience, your ability to move forward despite challenges. This recognition is important because it builds your confidence in a way that is lasting. You are no longer underestimating yourself. You are beginning to see what you are truly capable of. And that awareness will influence everything you do moving forward.